The Shure MV7 microphone. Is it the content creator mic you need to get? What are the features and what makes it worth getting? Well, stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Dave of Tech Experts, and I help entrepreneurs to close the gaps that exist across the tools needed for your online business. Today, I'm going to talk about a content creator microphone that I think fills a lot of gaps. I'm going to go over this mic here. It's a Shure MV7. I'm going to talk about three different aspects of it. I'm going to talk about the connections on the back. I'm going to talk about the build quality, how we can mount it, how it works if you want to do a tripod with it. I'm going to talk about the functionality and the features on the top and a little bit about how it sounds right out of the box for me. And we're going to cover the price. Now, before we get into all that, I want to welcome you to my channel. I'm Dave of Tech Experts, and I hope you find this video helpful. If so, please hit that subscribe button for me right down there in the middle. Subscribe because I want to keep you in the know about all the cool stuff. Hit the thumbs up as it helps me reach more people on YouTube. Hit the notification bell and be notified every time I put out new content. Let's get into this review of this mic and see what makes it worth getting, or if it's worth it for a content creator. Okay, I'm going to talk about three different aspects. Number one, we're going to talk about the connections on the back here. And this, to me, is really where this mic is special. You have over here a headphone jack, so you can plug in your headphones and hear yourself while you're recording. And that's big. The fact that you can do that while you're recording and you don't have to have the sound coming back out of your speakers is great. Now on the other side here, we have our first audio input. That's going to be a USB input. So it means you can plug this microphone right into your PC or even into your phone using this. And it comes with two cables for this USB. This is a USB-B micro, and it comes with one of these, and it goes from this to a USB-A, so the classic for the computer, or a USB-C, the mobile standard. Both of those are included in the box with this, so right out of the box you can plug it in without having to pay anything extra or get any extra cables and start recording and going. The cables are about 5 feet long and they're okay. Now, the other big thing on here is this 3-pin connector on the back. That's called XLR. That's more when you want to have that studio level sound, or you want to use something like a mixing board or a streaming device and feed your mic into the streaming device and push from your streaming box out to your stream, or you can control and add extra features all at once. But this is letting you bridge the gap, the fact that you can use USB right out of the box, and then when you're ready you can upgrade and move on to XLR without having to buy another mic. Or if you're set up for XLR, you can just plug in an XLR right into the back of this mic and use it with your streaming solution. And then when you're on the go, you can unplug it, plug in the USB, plug it into your phone, and use it as a handheld mic on the go with your phone using the USB on the same mic. That makes it really great. All right, number two, let's talk about how I think the build quality is, how it mounts, and how that all works. This one is considered the podcaster kit edition. So it comes with this little tripod here from Manfrotto, and it's nice the fact that it folds down and you can turn it into a handle like this. So if you're out there and you want to record and be able to hold your mic while you're recording on your phone on the go, you can do that using the little tripod, or you can fold the tripod out. And it sits pretty nice and low on your desk, low enough that it feels like it's the right height, and you can even adjust the height. It comes with a wind filter automatically that you can put on the mic, and you can even exchange that for a different wind filter if you want a richer, deeper, more podcasty, bassy, richer sound. You can get an alternate wind filter from Shure as well. And on top of that, the tripod comes off, and it comes with mounting attachments that you can then, you can mount this right on to something like a boom arm. So if you want to put your mic up above you and have it boom in and hang over you, like you would do it over your computer, or you want to do a low profile boom, you can swing it around, set up to do a low profile booming scenario where you have it low and right at you that way and have it set up that way, and it sits whichever direction you want. And this bracket, this U bracket, lets you swing the mic any way you want, basically almost within a whole 360 degrees of being able to turn it. And it's nice and heavy metal, and then it has the two little adjusting thumb screws on the side, so you can dial in the right angle for this mic, because it really sounds best when you record speaking right into the top here. So you can angle the mic wherever you want it, and then if you put cables on it, it feels a little heavy, you can just adjust these two little knobs on the side to make it hold in place, where you can have it really tippy. I just like this, and I like the one with the tripod. I had just the straight one, and it was great. We could put it on a boom arm that we got separately. We got an Elgato, and I have a video of that, and I'll link it up down below, and I'll link up the Elgato boom arm. I think it's a great choice for this. But I wanted something I could put it in to like a desk scenario or on the go, or be able to put it into a little recording booth thing. We have a soundproof booth system, so the tripod version actually made more sense. The tripod version does cost you more than the standard one, and I'll cover that in the cost, but I think it's well worth getting the tripod because you get everything you get in the standard version, except for you also have this tripod that you can just screw on like this, and that makes it big for being able to use wherever you want to. You don't have to use the tripod, but if you have it, you don't have to worry about trying to go out and grab another one. This one's designed by Manfrotto for sure to make sure it fits perfectly with their mic. Okay, so let's talk about number 3. That's the big part here that makes this mic really kind of cool, and it's these features you see here on the top of the mic. You see this sort of dotted display and some buttons there. I'm going to plug my mic in so you can hear what it looks like and see how these show up. This is number 3, the control points of the mic. Now, like I said, I just plugged the cable into the back here, and the other end's plugged into the PC. Just be careful when you plug it in. It only goes in one direction on this, so if you plug it in the wrong way, you will wreck it. But you'll know you got it right because it'll light up like that. Little green lights. And then you see there are a few different light markers on here. As I speak into the mic, you see the dots change. That's giving you your real-time sort of audio volume level. It's a digital meter, a volume meter you're getting on this. The green dots are your volume meter. Keep that in mind when I said volume meter are the green dots. And it also works as the ability to use it as you see it go yellow, that means I'm a little hot and I'm a little high on my audio recording level. When you see that yellow peaky, really loud, that means I got it too loud and I'm basically clipping or going over the top of where I should be. Now if you look on here, you see something that has on this side, it's got a microphone, and there you go, a microphone on one half and a pair of headphones on the other half of that system. You tap that button and it turned yellow when I tapped it. That's telling me then the yellow version is the settings for my headphones. I can hear how loud my headphones are through the back of this then. So when I hold the yellow one, I hold the button down and it's yellow, it changes to show me like how loud it's getting in there. But remember, this display meter is also has the ability for you to adjust your gain or your volume level on the microphone for both the volume of the mic recording. So if I say I'm going into that yellow too much, I can turn down the gain on the mic with this. Or if I'm using my headphones, I can adjust my headphone volume with that same meter. So that's why it's got the little pluses and minuses on the edge. The red dot you saw me tap there, that one in here where it's the red dot, that's your cough button or your mute button. So it goes red. Now you see the meter is not moving at all while it is red. Now if I tap the other one, you'll see, like I said, yellow is the like how loud I'm making my headphones, are how loud. So as I slide my finger back and forth across it, it's turning up and down my headphones while I'm using it through the mic, which means so if my headphones feel really loud to me, I can turn them down a little bit, like turning down the knob on my speaker to basically say, okay, here's a comfortable sound level that I want to be at. And then once you find that level, then you'll know how your sound is when you're recording. So try to find something you can hear back through it as well. And then if I tap it again and it's green, then when I move my finger across this, you see the dots going up or down. That is me turning up my gain level or turning down the gain level on the mic, which basically means it's not going to be as loud when I go to record it. If I unmute it, then you'll see the meter level isn't very high for me at the moment because I've turned down the volume level. And if I turn the gain up, then it'll go quicker into that sort of yellow reddish colored, the orange button, the orange light showing up, which means I'm getting too loud on my mic when I'm recording. And it's nice the fact that you can adjust that on the fly and you can see it visually when you're looking at your mic. So most of the time you'll have your mic maybe pointed or angled at yourself somehow like this, and you should be able to see those little lights. You want to keep them on the top. Like I said, there's a little cough button that is red there. When you tap that one lets you mute your mic when you're recording, so you don't have to worry about being too loud. Okay, so that covers the digital functionality of this. There's also software apps, but I'll go over that in another video. All this, what does this cost us? That's right, price point is number 4 that we want to talk about, and this is the big one. So the standard mic without the tripod mount is $250. It comes in a limited edition white version where everything is white. It comes in this classic black, and there's a gray version as well. They're all the same price. But I didn't want that one after I tried it the first time and had to change it because I need to be able to get a tripod solution. So I got the Podcaster kit. This one is normally $269, so $20 more, I guess, is what, $19 more to get the tripod with it. And I really think that makes it a better deal, actually. If you're any kind of content creator that wants to be able to move around or use this and not have to put it on a boom arm, which would be extra, spend the extra $20 and start with a tripod. Even if you want to upgrade it to a boom arm later on, you can get the tripod version to start with, which is the Podcaster kit for the extra $20. And then you are good to go because you'll have everything you need to start recording. And then as you upgrade your studio, you can add in more features like a boom arm or an XLR scenario or any of those things. So all that being said, how do I think the price then stacks up? Because it's like $250 to $270. This doesn't sound like an inexpensive mic, but it actually sounds really nice. So I'm going to pause and switch my mic real quick. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please give me the big thumbs up, like it, share it with your friends and family. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button for me. I always ask you to subscribe because I want to keep you in the know. I have more how do I guides, more tech tips, more reviews, and more things I want you to be in the know about, like why you should use a good quality mic for recording your audio. Now, if you haven't done so yet, please check out my show's description down below. Down there, I'll have a link to this mic. I'll have a link to the KV-Fine at 670 if you want to step down to that lower level one. I'll also have a link to the versions that have the tripod version and the non-tripod version. I'll link up an alternate wind filter you can put on here to give you a more bassy or richer, deeper sort of podcasty sound if you want. And I'll even link up some extra long cables in there. So if you need more than 5 feet of cabling to get yourself connected, there will be cable choices for you, and I recommend you grab those. Now, these will all be affiliate links, so please know they do pay me a small commission. That commission continues to help me make amazing and new content like this. I want to know what you're using for your mic. Let me know in the comments section down below. And again, I'm Dave of Tech Experts, and I look forward to working with you.